Hey, what's up? It's me. I hope you're alright. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're looking fine. I hope you're smelling good. I hope you're finding some type of love, happiness, pleasure, sacrifice, discipline, whatever we are doing to find ourselves this summer as black women. But we've been doing bullying this month, and this month of bullying, I think we got about 3 or 4 out already, but those particularly focused on black women bullying black women, or how black men bully black women. On this show, we're going to talk about how Blackistan, or the black community, or black people, black men, black women, bully young black girls. This does not have a colorism or texturism trait to it, but we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I just hope you living your best life, or pieces of your best life, or trying to figure out how to get to your best life and what that looks like for you in your journey. But black girls are always bullied by young boys in school. I was bullied by girls and boys, but the way when I was bullied by boys, I learned how to talk back. We used to have the jonesing, or people say you joning on people, or the dozens, people call them, but the yo mama jokes, your mama so fat she said on the rainbow skittles popped out, she's so fat her belt is the equator. But then when we think about the yo mama jokes and how it's a joke on black women and black mothers, that definitely has penetrated the Blackistan culture and its hatred for black mothers. But another video another day, right? But then I was always able to talk back or clap back because I grew up around boys, so I knew how to play the game with them and reverse it and bully them back. So a lot of black women don't have that technique or that tool. And a lot of times I saw a song online that was like, box braids, box braids, box braids. So they made a whole video that went viral about young girls whose mom, it's not even their fault, whose mom, because we know the dad's not there. Happy Fatherless Home Day. But we know if a mom might get paid that week, or might not have the money to get the girl box braids done, or she don't know how to do her own box braids, which I find, how does she get the hair if she's not working? But black boys making a joke out of black women's hair and saying, but young girls in school, these are other young men, and of course they learned it from black men, but these are young teenagers and young boys. When they say, I heard a kid at school say one time, that's why you ain't got no edges. And I was a substitute for a while, so that's why you ain't got no edges. And I just thought when a boy said that, it just blew my mind. Like, for one, it's not even accurate or funny, but everybody laughed because the girl had edges. But this is just the embarrassment of black girls in Blackistan, across Blackistan, crossing lines and boundaries because black women have not gatekeeped or took care of young black girls, or gave them self-esteem, or gave them safety. And that's why you see a lot of black girls running away and going missing. Some of them go into sex trafficking. Some of them just come right back home. But often these young girls are bullied out their body with physical or sexual abuse in their home, and that's a lot of times why they run away. Friction in their home, whether it's physical abuse or sexual abuse. We know over here on the Nosy Neighbor Lady Show that black mothers and black daughters really have harmful, toxic relationships. If you have a beautiful mother and a beautiful daughter, love her, cherish her. But we know that the dynamic between black women, period, is fighting, hatefulness, bickering, jealousy, envy, hurting one another. Okay, so it's just like, even with black boys going on videos snatching young girls' wigs off. I never thought about that at school. When I wore weaves, and we didn't wear wigs back then, we wore ponytails or tracks. I never felt like a guy would take my hair off. I could only imagine the type of anxiety you would feel as a young black girl if somebody might take your hair off. When I used to wear little stuff or something, I would worry about it falling out or falling off if it wasn't enough bobby pins in the ponytail. But snatching it out purposefully, that's scary, that our young girls have to go to school and think about that. But it's the celebration of harming black women in Blackistan. So when younger black boys do it, or young men, teenage boys do it, it's acceptable because they see older black men abusing, harming, and hurting other black women. And so this is commonplace in our community. So, but even with the girl who got thrown in the trash can, I don't know how accurate it was that went viral. And even the lady with the skateboard getting smacked, with a young girl or teenager smacked with a skateboard. This anger, this violence, this rage against our black women, it's black girls, young ladies, is bullying because they want women to do what they think they should do, or want them to be what they think they should be, which is a lot of times a father figure to me, or a sexual partner. We know that Blackistan, black men definitely believe that they have ownership and power over women's bodies and young girls' bodies due to all the sexual abuse that goes on in Blackistan that goes untalked about, unnoticed, ignored. If they try to speak out, we know they're not listened to. So that is also hurting our young black girls, and it's a form of bullying. Like, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Just because a person say it didn't happen don't mean it didn't happen. But by the time they keep saying it, you wonder, is you tripping? And what did you do to deserve it? And not knowing he doing that to more young girls than you. So I think as black women, we need to start listening to younger black women, or giving them room, or smiling at them, or saying hello, or asking how was their day in passing. You could just smile. She might want to be a beautiful black woman when she grow up. You don't got to like her outfit. You don't got to like her skin tone. But it's just, when we think about the things they see in the media about dark and brown and light-skinned girls not being beautiful enough. If you're not mixed, you're not beautiful. If you got a black mom and black dad, you're not beautiful. Your hair is not beautiful. You're not good enough. You need a bigger butt. You need bigger tits. You need a flat stomach. You need veneers. Some of y'all teeth is fine, and some of y'all have beautiful teeth and don't even smile. But the lack of self-esteem shows that the bullying in Blackistan is so overtly seen. Like, if you can't see it, it's because you've been gaslighted into the whirlwind of the twilight zone that is your mind, that you don't want to know or don't want to see. And we accept that on the Nosy Neighbor Lady show. And you don't have to see me. But if you like this video, you can. If you don't like it, that's fine. But we are here for black women, girls, bullying this June. I'm exhausted, you know that. But shame for being smart. We did a video called Blackistan don't like black women who are educated or witty. They don't like Blackistan, especially black men, because whether we know it or not, they're still the leaders of the community, because the majority of the communities do what they say, because these are the father figures that are not fathers in our community. So they said, you so smart, you think you know everything, oh, you a smart aleck. People have said this to all my life, and they'll be like, you think you smart? Well, if what I'm saying is true, I must be smart. Or why you wanna think you better? Maybe I just want to know. Maybe I'm curious. Maybe I'm nosy. Maybe if this shit happened to me, I would have prior knowledge to connect it to something else. But I've always been a thinker, investigate, discovery, what we do over here. But it's just like the shunning and the shaming this young black girl for wanting to go get education. Where we see it in the forms of, your degree don't mean nothing. It means you'll make more money over your lifetime versus a person who graduated from high school, or versus a person who dropped out of high school. But those are the numbers. But black people don't like education. If you're a young, smart black girl, you're getting shunned and shamed and attacked from girls your age also with beauty. I can't keep up with the nails, the hair, the lashes. What if your mom don't have all that money? But then what if your mom feel like, girl, you're not wearing that shit, they look like clowns, period. Or you can't wear a weave, or this till you 14. People couldn't wear gel in their hair. My mom don't let me put gel in my hair. But once you get 12, 14, whatever, you start doing your hair. Or my mama said I can't wear weave. Some girls couldn't wear ponytails and stuff. Whether they had hair or not, they couldn't. They might could wear braids. So it just depends on, but see, people used to kind of raise people back when I was coming up. People got raised at home training. So while we in the Blackistan community is failing young black girls with bullying, if you see a young black girl getting bullied anywhere, just at least say stop. And they might kick your ass later, but maybe they'll think about it. Just don't go off on them. But I think that we need to start standing up for our girls, because even them girls on the train that nobody talked about and wanted to see. I've been bullied and harassed a lot on trains in the subway system in St. Louis going to work. I've been working since I was 17 and I was on the bus at night arguing up and down with niggas. And the only reason that motherfuckers more didn't happen to me probably was because I was tall. And you would have to think a second. But y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. And that didn't even keep me, because it was many times when I could have been abused, raped, or molested. And many times that I was molested or touched in a way that I didn't see comfortable as a young black girl. I don't go into all of that like that, but we all have our stories. And that's why we can talk transparent and free over here, because I don't have shame. I don't feel guilt. If I'm guilty, it's of growing up as a black woman being birthed a XX in a community that hates, abuses, misuses, bullies, tear down, targets, mistreat, whatever word that people are doing to black women, overlooked, sexualized, improperly targeted. When people are mad at their black fathers, they're taking them off on black mothers. I just hope y'all find a will and a way for yourself. Because if you're a black woman and you want to keep, she shouldn't wear that, she shouldn't do that, for young teenage black girls, nobody should do nothing. It's just that it's a camera out here. If y'all don't let them live their life with black women, I wouldn't let him take me to Waffle House. She 20, 21, girl. You can't get a Waffle House, bitch, and you 48 ain't got a man. You 35 ain't got a man. He ain't taking you nowhere. So while young girls are doing young girl dates and young girls things, now I wouldn't go to Waffle House just off the strength that it just seemed like he go down there, and it seemed like he go down to McDonald's. But y'all get a date wherever y'all want. I don't care, because black women don't get dates, so anything that black women get is highly criticized. Mostly we have black women who make them viral and show the displays of self-hatred and low self-esteem, and the way we don't stand up, protect, or provide for young black girls. We kick them out. The boy can stay forever. So while we cherishing young black sons who getting the fuck away from me any means necessary, if they can't follow the rules, because I'm not going to be a parent anymore, which I'm not going to feel shame or guilt about, because I was a parent. And I don't care what people say about my parents. I got too many picture receipts of places we done been and what we done did. So while y'all being the best that y'all can be on the Nosy Neighbor Lady Show, and we doing bullying the best way we know how from a black woman's perspective, because believe it or not, I'm a black woman who can't talk about black women, and black women said I can't. And it's so weird, because I know them and they know me, but none of us know each other. So it's just the funnest, weirdest shit ever, right? So the black woman mind is what we do over here. Stay innovative, creative, beautiful, gorgeous, sweet, angry, hostile, sarcastic, dramatic, whatever, fantastic. You could do it over here, girl, because everybody's doing what they want to do.